Elective home education. Elective home education, EHE, is when a parent or carer takes on the full responsibility for their child's education. This means that the child is educated by their parent or carer, who is responsible for all aspects of education, which would otherwise be dealt with in a school. Further information can be found on the Service to Home Educators webpage, linked below this video.
Who can home educate? It is the right of a parent or carer to choose how their child is educated. All children are entitled to a full-time education, which meets their age, aptitude and ability, as well as any special educational needs, otherwise known as SEND. Where a child attends a special school, which is named on their Education Health Care Plan, EHCP, a discussion with the local authority, the LA, and the school will need to be arranged to ensure that the planned home education will meet the needs as stated in their EHCP before EHE can be agreed.
Reasons for choosing EHE. EHE works best when parents are well prepared and have suitably put into place plans for when they begin their home education journey. Choosing to home educate is not a way to prevent school attendance proceedings or court. Also, EHE shouldn't be chosen to avoid a permanent exclusion. Equally, EHE shouldn't be encouraged by schools or other professionals. This needs to be a parent's choice. Families often find it useful to have a meeting with their child's school before removing for home education. These meetings can often lead to a clearer understanding of the current situation for your child and the school.
Support available for families and professionals. Norfolk County Council's SEND and Inclusion team can offer support for how to access support for children and young people, information about how to support children and young people with SEND, advice and guidance for families and professionals seeking support, advice, guidance and support for children at risk of imminent permanent exclusion, advice and guidance about when it is appropriate to request an education, health and care needs assessment.
Expectations of home educators. Choosing to home educate is a decision that shouldn't be made lightly. It requires a significant commitment of both time and finance. Once home education is chosen, it will become your responsibility to provide your child with a full-time education, which is suitable to their age, ability and aptitude. This will also need to meet any special educational needs that they may have. This duty includes sourcing all learning resources required, sourcing all materials required, arranging assessments for their child if there are SEND concerns, arranging exam places as private candidates, making arrangements for work experience, and making plans for after statutory school age. There are various organisations that offer information and advice about elective home education. We often find that home educators find Education Otherwise a useful source of information. They're a charity with home education at its centre, and they offer a range of supporting documents for home educators. Expectations of local authorities. Local authorities have a statutory duty to satisfy itself that children who are known to be home educated are in receipt of a full-time and suitable education. The Service to Home Educators team carries out Norfolk County Council's elective home education duties. For more information on the role of the local authority, please visit the website in the link below. Misconceptions about home education. Home educators are not provided with education resources, SEND assessments, or financial support, but they can seek support and guidance from various professionals and organisations, such as Norfolk County Council's web pages for elective home education, Norfolk Sendias for SEND support and advice, Help You Choose for information, guidance and advice on careers, and Education Otherwise the national charity supporting home educating families.
How does Norfolk County Council carry out its duty as a local authority? Norfolk County Council has pledged to enable all of its young people to flourish. This pledge comes right from the heart of what young people say is most important to them: family and friends, access to learning, opportunities to lead a good life, being understood, building resilience, respect for their individuality, feeling safe and secure, and being healthy. The Services to Home Educators team believe that home education can play a vital role in meeting these important needs of young people of Norfolk. The team will work with all home educating families to establish the suitability of the education being provided. They will require details of all aspects of a child's home education, such as what progress is being made as a result of learning, subjects covered by the full-time education being provided at home, what social opportunities are there, resources used to deliver the home education, from literacy and numeracy right through to how children are provided with opportunities to socialise. When a parent decides to home educate, the team will be in contact for an initial welcome call. You do not need to wait for this call. The team are always available to support. An officer will be allocated and they will ask you questions on how you are educating your child at home. This communication can be via telephone, video call, home visit, or a mixture of these formats. Open and honest engagement with the team is advised to ensure the best outcomes for your young person and their potential to flourish. For any further information, please contact the number below or the email below.
Top takeaways. Do your homework. Know what a home educator's responsibility is.
Explore all options with your child's current setting before withdrawing them.
Home education is most successful when it's a positive choice.
Have a plan ready for day one. Know what you want to do.
Explore home education groups organised by other home educators.
Plan how you will monitor your child's progress over time.
Norfolk County Council